What's up, everybody? Welcome back, and if this is your first time here, welcome to Airing Out Podcast SL. I'm just going to introduce everyone that's here today. It's our mothers and our children. To the right of me is Candy. Say hi, baby
Hello.
girl. You want to introduce yourself? Say a little bit about yourself, or you want me to do it? I can do it.
Um,
Yes, tell us what do you do. Tell us about yourself.
my name is Candy, as you can tell. I'm a Taurus, and right beside me is my father. I have been on SL for a couple of years now, probably 5 years, and I am a co-founder to a sorority, and I'm part of the Planet Girls.
Okay, turn up. And then next to my beautiful wife, because I was married now, is our son Mach. Part of me
What's
don't
up,
even want
y'all?
to ask. I'm scared to ask him to introduce himself. I'm nervous. So you
Why
want to
you
introduce
nervous?
yourself? No.
My name is March, Band Paint Poppy, that's me. I've been on myself for a few years. I don't do nothing, but I own a business, Pour Winery, and that's it.
The extraordinaire also.
Mm.
And then next to him is Babe's daughter Corey. Corey, you want to introduce yourself?
Hello. Yep, I'm Corey. I am the cancer. Yeah. I blog. I'm a founder. I got 15 lemon churn. Yeah. I've been on SL. We don't need to talk about how many years, but yeah, I've been here a while. What's the name of your sorority that you're a founder of, Munchkin? Yes, it's Delta Epsilon Tau. It's the wild one. She's our wild.
Next to Corey is Mama K. That's my wife's mother. Mama K, do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm sure. So I go by K Lyric or K. I am a Taurus also. I've been on Second Life for over a decade.
Damn.
But
I'm just joking.
anyway,
Sorry. I'm just kidding.
hey, relax. Anyway, I'm usually landscaping or just hanging out with family, interior decor, all those things. That's about it.
And last but not least, it's my mama, Natasha. You want to introduce yourself, mama?
Hi, I'm Natasha. I'm a Scorpio. I've been here for probably about 8 years, almost 9. I don't really do much on here. I'm starting my landscaping and decorating, and other than that, I just hang out with family and a little bit of friends.
Okay, cool. I'm nice to meet everyone,
Mm,
even though I already know
mm.
y'all. Um, I'm talking trash, Mama K, but today is actually we're recording this on my 15th birthday. I've been in SL for uh technically about 15 years. 15 years, so I'm just
Happy
joking.
Res Day. You
Well,
aging like
damn.
fine wine.
Thank you, baby.
Hmm.
Pump me up.
Happy Res Day.
Aw.
Pump me up. Okay, so I have a couple topics, a couple questions. I want to start with um Mama K. Um, is there an origin story? Do we know how Yesenia was born? How she was brought to this grid?
So let's see. That was an interesting story. So one day, or we'll just say at the end of 9 months, but it was a nice little stormy night, and she was actually born in a car on the way to the hospital. Didn't quite make it, but I would say she's a little flower child because of that. That's about it. It was a simple, interesting story. Nothing special, except for her. 'Cause she's a little light. I love her dearly.
Aww. Thank you, Mama. It would explain that was storming that night.
She okay. She cool. Or whatever.
She is more than cool. Don't do her.
She cool. She cool. Thank you though. I appreciate you. If there were no you, there would be no her. You know,
Right. That's right.
I'd be on this grid miserable. Mom, do I have an origin story? Do we know where I came
No,
from?
do you came from a rock.
I
No, I'm
believe
just
it.
kidding.
I
I'm just
believe
kidding.
it. I believe it.
Oh no,
I
no.
I would
I
like
found
to.
you actually
Hmm.
in a orphanage.
That's true. That's
You're
true.
like the cutest little one,
That's
and I
true.
had to take you because you were just
That's true. Actually,
great and above everybody else, and you just stood out. And I just had to take you. You were just meant for me.
you know that's actually completely accurate. That is exactly how she got me.
Mhm.
I showed up and I never went away.
That is very
where do
true.
you
Very
think?
true.
Where do you think you're going, ma'am? Take
I'm
me.
going home and you with me.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
Yeah, pick me up. That
No, you
that
came home with me and you never left.
never left. She killed my dog, but that's
Mm-mm.
for a whole nother. That's a whole nother story
You did not kill your dog.
about how Morton
I
died.
sent him. I sent him to
To
the
heaven.
doggy daycare, and
To
they
heaven.
just kept him. They didn't. It's not heaven. It
You
was
send
the
him to
doggy
heaven.
daycare.
You send him to heaven.
Two months sent him to heaven.
She killed Morton, babe. But
I did not kill Martin. Mm-mm.
I was
I sent
wondering where
him.
he was.
uh huh.
I
I
sent
didn't
him to
see
the doggy daycare. They just took him. They
Mhm.
stole him. I told them to give him back, but they're like, nope. We want some ransom money. And I said, well, I'm broke, so
All of
I
a
guess you're
sudden.
keeping them.
All of a sudden. That's what had happened. She murdered him. And you know, as for my children, you know, their origin story.
Oh, here we go.
you know, they came
Here
from
we go.
love. They came from love. You know, the only one that is adopted is Corey,
You know what?
the little bonus baby. You know,
You came from my mama's pocketbook.
Indeed.
Hmm.
and that's where Mach came. And I've only met Candy's mother once, but she came from love, and that's all that matters. You came from love, baby girl. And so there we go. How did the kids get here? From Yesenia's pocketbook, and Candy came from love. So,
I
as an
grew them in
icebreaker,
my lady urn.
your lady Earth, is that what you said?
My lady urn.
Where's that woman with the green notebook on TikTok? Because who says
You need to write that down.
that? I need to write that down. Somebody write that down. So, I want
Lady
to.
Arn.
Yes. So I do have a little icebreaker here, and what I wanted to know was, does anyone have like either the moms, one of the lighthearted, like craziest story or event that's happened with being a mom, or do any of the kids have like one of the craziest stories with one of the moms, like something that happened, something lighthearted, an event, Y'all be wildin', so I know y'all got stories.
Tasha, I know you got stories.
Me stories? No, I don't. I'm an angel. We don't get into
Not that
trouble.
stories.
My,
Mm-mm.
I'm
Well, I have
overall a
stories.
great
Nah.
kid.
Yeah,
Overall, I'm
yeah.
a great kid. I have never done nothing to my mom's house. I ain't put it on fire yet or nothing.
Hmm.
Yet is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is the operative word right there.
So are you planning on doing that? Cause that just sounded crazy.
Right. I'm gonna have to put the fire department on speed dial.
The
That's
only
what it sounded
thing
like.
the
It
only
really
thing
is.
my mom has gotten on me about was cleaning up after Morton and cleaning his little poop
Mm.
and pee pad and feeding him.
Yes. I'm telling you, that thing was
But he
dirty.
did. Yeah.
Mm-mm. It's like he came, dropped him off, and he left. And he's like, "Take care of him." It's like, how can I take care of an animal that I don't have rights to?
That's
Hmm?
not true. That's not
And
true.
then I asked them, it does not work. It did not work.
I gave her the
Oh,
little HUD. She just had to put it on. She
I
did
didn't
have
get it.
rights. But I did go back
You
and I
sent it to
cleaned him
somebody else
up. And I gave
once.
him and then she murdered
Once.
him. And then she murdered him.
I
So
did
that's
not
crazy.
murder. I did not murder him. I sent him to the doggy daycare, and they stole him. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I mean, I know I definitely have some experiences with Mach and Candy and Yesenia. One summer, they TP'd
What?
me and it was some party. I get there, we're in water, there's foam. All of a sudden, Yesenia don't have no clothes on. Mach has a bottle of liquor and some shorts. I'm like, I'm not partying with my kids. Get me out of here. It's time for me to go.
Had on a
Hoodlum,
rose.
You had
Hoodlum,
on
you
clothes. What are you talking
changed.
about, Pop?
You
I'm
changed
not
into
gonna lie.
some
When y'all
other
TP
skin
down, I
color.
definitely wanted to leave. Though I definitely wanted to leave once I saw y'all pull up. Like
You said I
I don't
was
want to party
involved.
with y'all. Don't want to party with y'all at all. So like, if I'm there,
Coming to
just don't
party.
go.
Tori
I
was
come in to
there.
party and see Bonch and Corey, and I go,
Yeah. Corey's outside all the time, so you know. But
Mm.
Yeah, Tori was at this party in local, being a menace per usual, because that's what she does. I think Candy was there too. It was a
wait,
lot of people.
it was a family link up at a party, which is cool.
That's wild.
Mm.
Not at all. Cause y'all was not dressed. Which makes sense, right? Because we was all in some type of pool. It was some pool party. And I think Sneaky Link was DJing, so of course it was packed in there. I was like, it's
you
time for me to go.
Yeah,
had on.
that's
Well, I don't
No,
remember this party.
That's
When was
you
way
this
do
past
look
party?
at the
us.
picture because you
a
did
It
take
was
a
while ago.
picture.
you took a picture of us. So me, you took a picture of me and
Yeah,
you.
yep. And you was like, you seen his kids is outside.
Oh, I remember now. I don't remember no phone, but
Yeah.
I think
I
there
don't know
wasn't
what
no
you're talking.
phone. Did I make that up in my head?
Oh, I
It
think
was
it was a
definitely
pool
a pool
party.
party for sure. But
Right.
phone was
Oh, I had
there.
a bucket hat on. I remember. Yeah. You lost me at phone, and I know for a fact I wasn't being no menace and no local.
Oh, definitely was.
I
Definitely was being a menace.
My memory of Munchkin is because she was a firebug. She has changed her ways, I think. But one time she lit my house on fire
Oh wow.
in the snow. It was in the wintertime. And she lit my house on fire.
I gonna hear this.
I can't wait to set my
That's
mama house
crazy.
on fire.
Oh, it's a good thing I live on the beach.
Oh,
I can't wait to set her beach on fire.
Oh no,
I can't wait to
I'm
drown
not
you.
feeling too good about this. You need to be out that house.
Oof, I'm glad you picked that as a good memory. I was nervous.
I remember like me and my bestie Brendan, we was outside and then he was saying something to her. She's like, I'll burn this place down. And she really like lit a fire.
I've changed my ways. Okay, everybody. I'm no longer allowed to set things on fire.
I don't believe it.
When I say some wild stuff and he'd be like, Ma, please. Ma, please. Always getting Bob, please.
That cracks
But
me
I'm
up
the good
every
kid. I'm the
time.
good kid.
Okay. Well, okay. 'Cause women use a lot of HUDs when it comes to like maternity and children. I don't know nothing about that. But if y'all want to give the people some info or if y'all have some experiences,
Okay, maternity hats or okay, so I use SmartBots to I have 3 bot children. If people don't know, I have 3 bot kids. I have Nova, Mateo, and Sterling, and I use SmartBots to log them on. Um, and I like SmartBots. I work for them. I'm not saying not trying to plug them in because I work for them, but I do like SmartBots. It's an easy way to log your kids in. You can have your kids walk to you. Um, you can have your kids touch certain items, like if they're sitting on a chair, they can just touch the item, change the pose. You can teleport them with the HUD. So I do use SmartBots for my kids to log them in. I also do use Rebs for like their care and their stats and stuff like that. But I do hear that Honey and Tokyo Apparel, they're dropping a care head soon. So I can't wait to see what that's going to be like. And um, so those are the main heads I use for the kids is Cherubs and SmartBox. As far as maternity, I would say the head that I like the most would be Hands-On Mommy because it does allow you to wear a baby and you also have like certain tasks that you do, which is you might have like it'll say like you need to gargle with salt water because your mouth is dry or sugarless gum or different things. So I think it does add a little realism to the role play of pregnancy. And now lately, Mama Alpha has done a lot of upgrades too, where you can set it to where your belly grows as you move throughout your pregnancy. Also, there is little notes that you'll get every day that tell you stuff about like how you're feeling, so that also helps with your role play. But if you really want to know how to role play a pregnancy, check out Geneva Braxton. She did a blog on role playing a pregnancy in SL, and she's really good with that.
I just started following this blog. Her name is Nanny, like Nanny SL or something on IG
Oh
on
yeah, she's
Instagram.
opening up a daycare.
I think the
So
grandkids
what are
asked me to
some
put them in
of
it.
the heads that the grandkids actually put them in the daycare?
Yeah, I asked me to put them in the
But
daycare.
uh, what are some of the heads that you guys have used? Mama, mother-in-law, Munchkin, and then Miho, you
Um,
can give us a perspective from, when your kids were, when you experienced the pregnancy as a dad.
I would start from pregnancy. So the maternity hugs that I would use were the Mama Alpha and the Hands On Mommy. With Hands On Mommy, I had the twins HUD, so that one was a lot more demanding. It seemed like it was never ending. Like I know with the singles HUD, I think you only have to take like 2 vitamins or 2 supplements. With the twins, you got to take 4. There's more tasks and it does a lot of glitching, but it's still better than the alternatives, I would say. And then the Mama Alpha, I like that one just because it syncs the time better than the Hands On Mommy to me. Once they were born, so I have a Zooby baby and I have twin bots, lullabies. When I have used smart bots, I think I'll probably get into it more, but I actually like logging into them and being able to walk around with them, like physically move them around. So I'll use the Rayjust viewer, which is kind of like a website viewer-ish. It doesn't really have a 3D viewer, but you can control them through there. and pretty much everything you could do in a regular viewer, you can do through there. And as far as their care, I do have the cherubs, but I don't ever use it just because it becomes a little annoying to me sometimes. But I do use stories, um, and then just different role play things. I'll do sometimes my story just to spice it up a little bit.
Can't do my story. I would die every day.
Oh,
Every day would be a new death.
It's not that bad.
it's a lot harder to man than it is.
You gotta learn how to pause. Pause is your best friend.
I said that it's a lot harder to die on my story than it was on BU.
I started the BU like years ago. It was pretty difficult back then, like
Yeah, it's
to keep your stats up and everything like that. It was expensive. Like you had to buy everything and you had to keep your farms going. You had to keep everything going, and it got pretty expensive. I ended up stopping it.
As far as like the I love about go ahead, man. I was just gonna say I can't really speak to like pregnancy hoods and stuff because when I had a baby, that was back when Legacy dropped their pregnancy body, and that was a long time ago. I used that. I've had Zoobies, Lullabies, TDs.
You Luna.
Anyways, sheesh, I can't even remember the hood that I had when I was pregnant. I just remember that it gave me food, and I was excited because I was just eating mangoes.
There was a hut called Chunky Monkey Baby on Board Belly where it did that. It gave you food. It reminded you to take a prenatal vitamin. I gave you snacks throughout the day. It told you that you needed to sit down and relax, put your feet up.
That might have been it.
Yeah.
Because I know the doctor's office I was going to at the time, it was a part of the package, like the hood or the belly, I guess you could say. They didn't have all this role play and stuff like they do now. Nope. Nope.
I want to ask the difference is in like the babies for y'all, but before I do that, I want to go back to Yesenia's question to Mach about his experience um, with the RP as a father, like as a dad with the mom with the belly on and like helping her and going through that.
Um, Honestly, it was dope as hell. Like the whole RP point of it. I don't know what she used, but like I know she took her vitamins and shit and did like whatever, and I was just there watching, so it was fun. Um, as for like right now with my kids, I use Cherub, like my mom said, whatever that shit is called, and Smart Bots. Um, it took me a while to learn. Like I know you keep saying like you don't know how to do none of that shit, but like if you ever get the chance to, like it gets easier. So like yeah, but like I enjoy it. I enjoy uh that. It makes my SL like fun with the RP with my children. And if you know me, I love my kids. I'm always posting them. So like I definitely enjoy that part with the kids. And yeah,
And and he babysat his siblings on Sunday.
yes,
He
I had
gave
all
them
the kids for
eggs.
Easter. Yes, we had a little Easter egg hunt in my crib and all that. We good.
Yeah, I'm such a
And he
child.
gave
I
them
was jealous.
eggs.
Yeah, I'm such a child because I was so jealous. Your mama was like, look at the pictures. I don't want to look at the pictures because I'm not there.
Oh wow.
But I gave y'all a break while y'all did y'all thing. I had all the kids. Like you
And
don't
I
have to
was
worry about
like,
Sterling asking for a hug and shit. Like we was
I
good. Like
love
like
Sterling. Okay.
Now
that's
you talking about Sterling. Ask
that's
him.
my main man Sterling. Don't be talking about her.
we had a good time. But like I definitely love that part with the RP shit with the kids. I'm happy that everybody got their bot kids out now. People don't be thinking of their kids and shit. So
That's
yeah.
crazy. We're not even gonna get to your post because you're reckless, and I saw that, and I did not respond. Did not respond to that post, but I seen it, and I was like, "This man is unhinged. He gets it from his mother." How y'all feel a difference between like the Zooby babies and like the bot kids.
These babies is ugly as hell, and they look like they bite.
Okay.
They are a little special looking, but I would say if you want something that's a little less demanding, then Zuby might be it for you. If you're not really looking to kind of be creative or make the baby look like you, and you kind of just want something that's set, then that's Zuby. I do like the fact that you could TP with your Zuby though, and you could take it wherever you want to go without having to worry about bringing it along and leaving it on another sim and seeing if it TP's over. But you have more freedom with the bot kids, whether it's a lullaby or a toddly do or whatever. Like you can make them look like you can customize them, and then they could pretty much use everything that you use. So I would say you got more freedom and more things to do. Like there's endless possibilities with a bot baby.
I can't tell you how many places I done left Nova and Mateo. Forgot. Um,
Don't tell nobody.
Same, same.
I'm not gonna tell nobody. But since you brought it up,
I have TP them to. One time I went to the Statement Arena and I was shopping and I had left, went home. I don't know what I was doing. I probably was like trying on clothes. And then I get a message from her dad and he's like, "It's Nova over here at the Statement Arena." And I'm like, "What? She's not here?" And then I hurried up and tried to TP there like I was there the whole time. All right. She's had some adventures. But I do prefer bot babies. That's a personal preference for me because, like my mom was saying, you can customize them how you want to. It just adds to the role play. Like if you're really into family role play, I feel like bot babies really add into that role play. Also, I seen the other day a woman in Zooby chat. This was on Easter Sunday, and she said, "Hey, where do I buy the Easter baskets for the Zooby babies?" And the lady was like, "We don't sell Easter baskets. You can like buy one and like res it next to it or something." And I was like looking at my kids in church holding their Easter baskets, like with the dog babies.
Yeah, I agree with that, ma. Especially with the uh losing your kids is hard sometimes with the box because I've been telling my mom. She actually hit me up like, "Yo, are you on Mason's account?" And I'm like, "Nah." And I'm like in bed sleeping, about to go to bed. And she's like, "Well, okay, I'm gonna log them for you." I definitely mess up with that, but like I take bots over Zoobies any day. It's more you could do with the bots. The Zoobies is just it's more limited and they ugly.
well, the good thing is I doubt Zuby will be watching this or uh, sponsoring this video. So that's a good thing.
Listen, this is what the podcast called. Air it out. We not airing it out, or
We airing
You
it
know,
out
I'm
on
just saying.
Queen. We definitely are. And so my last question for you guys is the maternity clothing experience. One thing that I've always heard women who are like pregnant on the game and role playing, they always gripe about clothing.
Yes, it's the same. It sucks. It absolutely sucks.
It really
It's
does.
a little, it's a little bit better with the legacy pregnancy body because you can kind of wear whatever legacy has for that. So it's better if you could create your own pregnancy shape and then just wear your regular clothes. Cause like the Bork belly is nice, like the roundness of it and all that, but everybody's not creating for that. So it's hard to find something.
I used a pregnant belly deformer for my reborn body, and it formed a really nice round belly, and I was able to wear my own clothes. Like I didn't have to wear special clothes for it or anything like that. Like the Bork, I did not like that because it was like adding on a tattoo layer, and I did not like that at all because it showed everything. So being able to wear my own clothes, I was still able to, still fashionable.
Speaking of fashionable, you all look great today. Everybody got on
Oh,
shoes
thanks,
except for
babes. So do
Corey.
you.
Y'all got dressed. I'm proud of y'all.
Hmm.
All grounding.
That's all grounding.
Mother-in-law, was Lion's Passion the belly deformer that you used?
Say that again.
Was Lion's Passion the reborn belly that you used, or the reborn deformer?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've seen people talk about that one, but as far as the maternity clothes, I feel like, Hoodlum and Mamadue, I think they've been like very helpful when it comes to the maternity clothes. And I see she just did a shirt that you can wear whatever pants you want to. With the
Oh
full
yeah, I
belly.
seen. Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
that.
Oh
So I
yeah, I
feel
saw
like
that.
And it's like if the pants were like inside you, but the shirt covered to make it look like you were actually wearing the pants properly.
Yeah,
It
that would
yeah.
be helpful.
looked really nice.
Yeah, so I seen that and I was like, okay, they're coming out with like, different stuff. Oh, I like that. It was a struggle back even when I had Sterling, which was like 3 years ago. It was a struggle trying to be fashionable and pregnant at the same time.
It really was. Like even before, like they didn't have the deformers, and so you're like getting in your avatar and adjusting your belly, and it's looking all pointy, and it just did not look right.
Yeah, especially if you needed to a formal gown or something like that. That's the worst.
Yeah,
Even
that
the
was horrible.
rosary makes for Bork now.
Yeah, some stuff.
It's mainly like Hoodlum. Hoodlum
Yeah,
has
I
been
was just gonna
working
say
on
Hoodlum
it.
makes a lot.
Um, I think that Rosary is coming around to making more Bork items, or she's updating her old stuff. I've seen some new stuff that even has it, but I think it's like probably the mesh itself. Like certain things probably just don't stretch the way they want it to. I don't have a. I've put on Bork before because I had blogged for Hoodlum at one point, and so I had to like blog pregnant maternity items. But if I were to go through that experience again, I think that this time around versus like legacy, you can wear what you wanted to wear, but I do like the look of the Bork belly, and I think it's
Yeah,
because at the time like little things that you can wear, like certain things with hoodlum, you could wear that, but then wear normal pants. If that makes sense, or your underwear can be normal. There's certain things that can make work. It's all about, even with the legacy, it's all about you have to like conform to it and figure out like a style. I'm gonna tell you now, even back then, I could not keep the same style as I normally would as a pregnant person versus a not pregnant person.
let me tell you, when Munchkin was pregnant, she went heavy with her role playing, especially in her appearance. She would change her face to make it look broader, and I just thought that was the cutest thing. She was one of the first people that I seen do that because this was years and years ago. Um, so she was one of the first people that I seen do that. And side note, creators, start making pregnant belly appliers for your skins. Like, there's a ton of people that are becoming up pregnant these days, so things accommodate.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. You need more permanent belly like stretch marks and the belly
Mhm.
button and the little line, and it makes it look more realistic and it gives a better role play.
I still go back to saying hoodlum, hoodlum, hoodlum.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I
Make
like
it
Gary.
I
Same.
will come back blogging if you're looking at this link, ma'am.
The only one that I could really speak on is Mamadou. I was there for the conception, and I will say, she put her all into learning how to mesh She was literally in that thing like every day. And then when she started, it was a passion. So I will say for Mamadou, if you're buying from her, it was born out of passion. It was things that she
Yeah.
wanted and things that she wanted to give as an experience. And just I like to listen to people when they speak about things that they're passionate about. So it was very intriguing to me to just watch her process from not being able to mesh at all to being able to mesh completely new things that haven't even touched the grid yet and giving people experiences. And I have so many people in my life who are just very excited with the pregnancy cravings and so on and so forth that they're now actually able to role play because of that one specifically.
That is true. Mama Dew is a good one too. And that's another one I had to vlog. I vlogged for, so I had to experience pregnant
I'm
things.
I am so
Um,
proud of her.
her stuff is the like. I don't think she's the only one up here that like thinks outside the box. It's even down to she made is it Cradle Talk? Is that what it's called? Um, with
A
your baby.
cradle count.
Oh, the
Cradle
cradle
Talk.
that's with it.
She has that. And it's like interactive. Like you literally can like role play. Doing that whole process with your baby. She has vitamins. Everything that she has, of course, she has poses. She came out with poses. Everything, like anything you could think of that you would need, even things that are not pregnancy, like an EpiPen and things like that. And it was like cute little water cups. Like before Stanley's took off, she was making Stanley cups on SL for like moms because you got to stay hydrated, right? So like anything
Mhm.
you needed role playing wise, I would say it would be Mama Do and Hoodlum.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, not saying that it holds much weight, but I definitely endorse for that. If you're one of those people that like to purchase from people who have like morality, who's not in it strictly financial, but like because they actually care about the product and they care about how people receive their product, I would definitely say uh, Mamadou is someone to invest in. Do you have any questions or anything for anyone, or
I don't
I think this was a pretty
have anything.
informative. This
Yeah, this is a good podcast episode.
I think it was pretty informative. Like happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. We have a gift for our mothers. Um,
Okay, so because you guys are such amazing moms to us, we would like to take you out for a Mother's Day dinner with your favorite kids, aka us. So that is the gift. We will be scheduling it to Mother's Day. Oh, this is a previously recorded episode. But we'll be scheduling it closer to Mother's Day so we can treat you guys.
Wow, we appreciate that.
I love that. We love food.
okay, and we love you guys, so we want to feed you and just have, spend some time with you. And Yesenia and I have a surprise.
Well,
Oh, there it goes.
There what goes?
Yeah, what goes? What happened?
There it goes.
what'd you do?
I feel like it just all came together. All this baby talk and everything.
It really did. Coming together.
So,
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead.
what the moment?
Hmm.
Babe, you okay?
We're expecting.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Team boy, team boy.
Baby, why was that?
Another demon.
Well, brother,
Congratulations.
Thank
Team boy.
you.
Another demon. Yay.
That's crazy.
Yay, another one.
You really gonna be like packing up the church with your bod babies now, cause that's a lot. Like,
Whoa, whoa,
You know,
whoa.
Michelle, I want to be
Not too much on my wife. Because, we're married now, whatever. Not too much on my wife.
listen, people be making statuses about people making, with the bod babies. I gotta, hold it down, but
I know what y'all listeners are thinking. She's pregnant again. Yes, I am. Mind your business.
at least you take care of your, at least you take care of your bod
I
babies.
don't think no one was going to see. But
At least you take care of your bod babies. So
Oh,
Well,
oh,
this
right.
is,
Exactly.
even after
So,
15 years, this is my first full
I'm
experience
excited for you.
in RP.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know I got no experience with smart bots or none of that, okay? I never been through this experience, so I'm excited, but I'm also very scared. But I will say this, babe, you're the
should be.
perfect person. You're the perfect person to have this experience with, babe, because you
Aw.
are so
you know, I'm a teacher.
sweet. Yeah, so sweet, so understanding with me, and like teaching me the ropes, because I'm definitely remedial in this area. It's giving so yeah, we're excited. It's a baby. We don't
Oh, you're
we
gonna
don't know
do
what it
great.
is.
You're gonna do great. It's gonna come naturally to you.
Thanks,
Mm,
mama.
you're gonna
Definitely.
love it.
Yeah.
And you got a large support system, so you're not alone.
I do have an amazing
Mm,
support system.
Team boy.
Yeah,
All you guys are amazing.
it's
Yeah, I'm
fun.
boys be hoe.
Yeah, you
I
got too many girls. You gotta, yeah.
Yeah,
And all my
no.
girls is
We gotta
wild. Like
pack them
all
up.
my
Yeah.
girls
wait a
are
Yeah,
minute
you need
now.
wild.
a boy. I agree.
All right, let's wrap this up. Because what?
I thought I wanted a boy, but I think I'm a
You
girl
want a
Uh-oh.
dad.
girl.
I
I
think
think
You
I'm
want
much
a
is
a
girl
enough.
girl?
dad.
You said much is enough?
Much is enough. Just say it. You know that.
Y'all know
Yeah,
I'm a
you're like 5
girl.
kids.
Y'all know I'm a girl dad. Like I love my girls, and they're dad's baby,
You
mama's
are a girl
maybe.
dad for sure.
I love my little stinks. So I don't know. I thought I was team boy, but I think I'm team girl.
I'm
Mm.
team boy
But
right now. I am team boy. My
I'm
girls are
like,
wild. Did I tell y'all about the story about Sterling knocking some kids' head off at
Oh,
head day at school?
oh my
See,
Oh,
god.
there you
All
go.
my girls are
And I
wild.
took
that's
up
that's
for
a
hard
her.
good
too.
girl.
It's
And I
because
took
the
up
older
for
sister
her.
is the role model. It's Corey's fault. That's the role model.
You
See,
know what?
What is that? What
see,
are you saying?
you
What do
see.
I?
But I'm just
But I
saying.
took up for
What?
Sterling. I said, how dare that daycare lie and say my baby touched somebody? And if she did touch somebody, why was they in her personal space? And then she gonna
They
say,
did it to themselves.
and then she gonna
Nah,
say,
yeah. You see,
I like the hat. Excuse me? Did you just admit it? Sterling.
She did. She was like, I said,
That
Sterling,
girl.
did you knock somebody's head off at daycare? And she said, maybe I did. I like hats.
I
mm,
That
just
is
stopped
my girl.
talking after
You
that.
girls is doing amazing out there. You're doing great, sweetie.
So I might be team girl. I don't know. Y'all know I have more daughters than I have sons. I think I'm down to 2 sons. Yes. I got two sons left.
I only have the two of you guys. I've got one boy, one girl. I'm good with that right now.
I'm good with that too.
Yeah.
You're done. Before we do wrap it up,
Done.
I want everybody to let everybody know where they can find you at on social media, how they can follow
Mm.
you or follow your blogs.
I don't blog, but my handle on Instagram is lnatachal.vl with L's on either side of my name.
I'm about to report that whole Instagram. It's gonna be gone soon.
Listen, you leave my Instagram alone.
oh,
There's
yes.
nothing wrong with my Instagram.
I don't blog anymore, but on Instagram you can find me at KLyricD.
Don't she sound so sweet? Like sparkles and rainbows and
And rainbows
sponge
Uh,
cake.
and
Yes.
sunshine.
I
Sponge
am
cake.
that way. Unless
Sponge
you
cake?
cross me, then it's different.
Sponge cake? Like what? Angel food
Sponge
cake?
cake and cupcakes, yes.
Mm-mm-mm. Let the people go next.
Um, mine's is simple. It's my name. Instagram it's Corey.breeze. You know, like a warm breeze.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
God, that's Twitter.
yeah.
Oh,
Talk
that's
about
Let's
that.
crazy.
leave Twitter out the conversation. All right, my Facebook is Mach K the Sick. It's Mach, not Mac, but yeah, Mach K the Sick. And my Instagram is Modelo with a period in the middle. So that's for you to figure out if you know how to spell Modelo. But yeah,
I'm about to make that a sound bite for you, son. It's Mach, not Mac, but yeah, okay.
My IG is Captivate with the E is a 3 instead underscore SL. That's the main one I use. So there we go.
My little
And your
Captivate 3.
Facebook.
I don't use that as often, so I'm gonna go what I use the most.
Only we use Facebook because we old.
Yeah, I
We
use it
are
for y'all, really.
yeah, it's two different type of crowds. You gotta know your crowds.
Well, listen, I know I'm old because I don't be knowing nothing. I don't be doing nothing. Okay. My Facebook's so old, I post food recipes.
Oh,
And
I
cat
just post pictures on Facebook, but I don't use it.
food recipes
Not
and
till I get
cat.
a name change.
Baby, come over here and show me how to post this. Look at this video. That's what I'm getting.
on the
Me and
Facebooks.
that's me in Discord. Like soon as you said you make a Discord call, Miho was like, "Do you know how to do that?"
I feel like I've taught her how to. I digress.
She
And
did it good. She did it fast though. She did it really, really fast. I was really
oh, she
impressed.
did it
Like,
by
See?
herself.
I
yes,
did
she
it by
did by
myself.
herself.
All by myself.
Okay, baby doll. I'm gonna give you a prize.
Oh, brother, we out of here,
Yeah.
right?
We
All right.
She already
Yeah,
got
Yeah,
the
have a good night,
I
prize.
y'all.
stop
Yeah,
by
have
the
a good
house.
night,
Now,
guys.
see, how we got to where we are
Have
now.
a good night, everybody.
every
You as
day.
well.
I'm
Not you with the
Cindy.
sign out.